What's crack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lackin', everybody? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Got my brother here, Big Draft Energy. We are going to be going over Thursday Night Football recap of the Eagles-Cowboys. Big win for the Eagles last night. Thought the Cowboys were going to get that win down the stretch there. I can't lie. We're also going to be taking all your guys' questions. We have a couple questions already from the Patreon. They're already lined up waiting as well. And then we'll take your guys' questions that we get done with those for stardom sit-ups coming up. And then we're going to be doing some DFS splash drafts here. So if you guys want to hop in with us, you haven't signed up on Drafters or drafters.com, you can use promo code SLEAZE. It'll match your deposit to $100, and we can get to drafting here. Now, before we dive into it here, Thursday Night Football, let me hear your thoughts. Big Draft Energy. What do you got?
I mean, I thought that Jalen Hurts did really well. I thought that Matt Eberflus, the defensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys, even though he was a failed head coach, he did a masterful job last night scheming up against the Philadelphia Eagles. Like, it was incredible what he did. And the in-game adjustments for Nick Sirianni and that offense were also a masterful job. Was it a phenomenal fantasy football outing for Jalen Hurts? Absolutely. Was it a phenomenal fantasy football outing for the other two guys? No, it wasn't for Devonta Smith. It wasn't for A.J. Brown. Obviously, Saquon Barkley did Saquon Barkley-like things. But once again, like that Cowboys defense, after the performance we saw them put up last night against the Philadelphia Eagles, I wouldn't be shocked if they finished off the season as like a top 12, top 15 defense. And, I would recommend streaming them moving forward, especially next week against the New York Giants. They are going to fucking dominate Russell Wilson. And those two defensive backs, like when you have a healthy Diggs, when you have a healthy Deron Bland, that makes a significant difference for that defense. And
Diggs played on a limited snap share, though.
Yeah, but regardless, when they were both out on the field, they were absolutely stifling and they were dominant. And once again, like, masterful game plan, masterful game script. They did everything to a T. And I don't want to give credit to Matt Eberflus, because I think myself and everybody on the planet in the fantasy football world anticipated Dallas Cowboys defense would be significantly worse without Micah Parsons. But they like with the addition of Clark, they were phenomenal. They were stifling and they were really good defense. Like, the amount of times Saquon Barkley got stopped for negative yards yesterday in that game, when we thought Saquon Barkley, like, every touch would be 15, 20 yards, was phenomenal. Like, it was a top-notch like, just game plan across the board for Eberflus and co. So yeah, I was really impressed with their defense. I think that's my greatest takeaway, is like that defense balled out, and regardless of that, Jalen Hurts and co still found a way to overcome and get the dub, which is what you want in the NFL. Just not what you want in your fantasy football rosters, especially if you're a A.J. Brown truther and a Devonta Smith truther.
Is it the defense, or is it Kevin Paluto being a new OC and not knowing the scheme that's going on there in Philly?
I mean, if you look at the first half,
if you run the same play, the same too high defense for 60% of the game, and you can't figure it out, what's missing?
Well, so for 17 of the snaps where both A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith ran, they were bracketed with a cover 2 high in the first half. And it just, like, they didn't want to allow the explosives to come from the outside. They wanted the explosives to come, like, they limited the explosives. They took away the explosives. They stayed in too high. Typically, when you have a run-first offense that has the most successful offensive line, you're going to see them integrate a bunch of cover 3 scheme, which would free up one-on-one coverage, and they did not waver at all. They, like, if you look at all of Jalen Hurts' dropbacks, 6 of them he scrambled because his first read wasn't there, and more often than not, his first read was A.J. Brown. So once again, like, masterful job. Kudos to him. That front was way better than I thought it would be. They held up in the run, and like the stops that they made in the backfield, it made it easier for them not to have to go downfield. Now, when I look at the rest of Philadelphia's schedule, there's going to be games where a lot of defenses are going to scheme with that, but there's also going to be a lot of adjustments that Philadelphia is going to make. So, I mean, I'm not discouraged. Like, his efficiency, Jalen Hurts, he took what they gave him. It was check down. He matriculated the ball down the field. When his first read wasn't there, he took off and he gained positive yardage, and he kept the game close. And he absolutely dominated. It was a masterful job. Was it great for fantasy football? No. But like in the NFL, they don't really care about fantasy football. They care about winning the game, and he got the job done. So at the end of the day, you got to take what the defense gives you, and you don't want to force any sort of error. Once again, Jalen Hurts, the 2 rushing touchdowns, the rushing yards, the efficiency, 19 out of, what is it, 23 for 152 yards. Like he took exactly what they gave him. And I'm going to say this right now. I'm willing to bet like my life savings. I'm willing to bet my house and everything that I own that Jahan Dotson's not going to lead the Philadelphia Eagles in receiving yards for many games moving forward. I want to see it. So like week 1's always weird, man. We always see weird shit happen week 1, especially on opening day. And like you also got to look at like the wet conditions, the 63-minute weather delay when the rhythm was disrupted and led to a more conservative game plan. Like we didn't see the shootout that we wanted to see. It went from a shootout in the first half to a weather delay in the second half that was 63 minutes, and they just wanted to get the game over with and done with. And like ultimately, I'm still invested in Jalen Hurts. I'm still invested in AJ Brown. I'm still invested in Devonta Smith. And I mean, those 2 wide receivers, they're going to be buy low targets for me just because of 1 game sample size. We've seen weird shit happen time and time again in week 1, and I'm not discouraged.
I like it. It's time to cook. All right. It's time to get it rolling here. First of all, I got to apologize for my smash start on Jake Ferguson to everyone. I thought a TD was happening. He had it in his hands. He missed the freaking first one with the bad throw from Dak, and then he got straight hospital balled on the second one and got crushed. I thought he was going to get a touchdown in that game, so that's a miss for me there. Javonte Williams gets 2 touchdowns from the 1-yard line on freaking pass interference calls.
And if you listen to me, congratulations on starting him.
92% of Yahoo had Javonte Williams on the bench. The only people that started him were in deep dynasty leagues, and it's not even
don't play fantasy football on Yahoo. Rule number 1.
So now it's time to talk about these Eagles here. Some people will call it an overreaction. I've been talking about this all season long, so it's not an overreaction for me at all. I try to tell you guys that the Eagles offense is not going to be pass heavy this year. Matt Eberflus just gave the entire NFL the game script on exactly what to do with the same defense for almost 3/4 of that game against the Eagles, and it was beautiful. Jalen Hurts, it had to become a check down monster. And when I'm looking at it, and you watched the Eagles offense last night, what did you see? I saw no motion. I saw no play action, very little RPO, tons of reduced condensed alignments. They were all over the place. They didn't attack the Cowboys.
There was a couple pre-snap motions for what it's worth, but I agree with you.
It'll be the lowest of week 1.
I mean, Arizona still remains to play, and Jonathan Gannon sucks. But I agree, it was very stagnant.
And then when you look at AJ Brown, when you look at Devonta Smith, this is why I didn't draft them all year long, because it's going to be the ground and pound Saquon and Hurts run game. And this guy had, and you can't tell me this, too high or not, he had over 7 seconds, almost 50% of his dropbacks. This guy could have cooked a fucking full breakfast, and he couldn't find a single wide receiver.
I mean, when you're bracketed and covered, and it's not necessarily too high, it's what the too high does, right? So, like, I think it's rudimentary to be like, oh, well, too high, like he had 7 seconds. Ultimately, what the too high does is, and the way they did it, especially with Matt Eberflus, is they bracketed the 2 number 1 wide receivers, which allowed a lot of underperformances and reception opportunities for check down equity for Saquon Barkley. He had 3-4 receptions.
These defenses are ran on other teams where they thrive with the pass game through it. That doesn't make any sense to me. It cannot be a whole game blanketed.
Listen, what Matt Eberflus did yesterday, obviously teams are going to try to replicate, but with what, and I'm not disagreeing with you. It was fucking pathetic from a fantasy football standpoint as to the performances that we got from Devonta Smith and AJ Brown. But once again, it's a small sample size, and this team is supposed to adjust. I think the major adjustment that we're going to see is in looks like that. We're going to see more fabricated screens where we see a little bit more volume and a little bit more opportunity, which would then create umbrella coverage and give them more one-on-one opportunities because the pass game was a non-factor. And I don't think, the run game this year is going to be as dominant as it was last year because, other than a couple of explosives,
Dickerson went down.
Yeah, other than a couple explosives, they were fucking hit in the backfield, and Saquon had to make people miss in the backfield early and often.
God, he looks unreal.
Yeah, and that defense, like I alluded to earlier, they're going to be worse this year. And, obviously Jalen Carter with the whole situation. I'm not going to talk about
That's
it. Like,
ridiculous. I mean, I couldn't believe that. Of course,
yeah, well,
right
I
away.
mean, and I mean, like, people are gonna. It's semantics at the end of the day. You don't spit on another man because he spit on the floor in front of you. Like, it's stupid. Just be a fucking adult. Move on. Hopefully, he learns from his lesson, and he has a lot of maturing to do. But I think we all do as humans. So I'm gonna give him grace, and I'm gonna move on. I'm not blaming Dak Prescott. It was a fucking hell of a chess move from him. Like, he took out their best player, and it allowed Javonte to be dominant and that run game to be really, really
that's
effective.
not a dominant run game. That was 2 touchdowns at the 1 yard line. He averaged 3.6 yards per carry. He did not dominate.
Okay, so when I talk about run game, how many yards did they have total as a whole as an offense
Well,
against
Miles
what
Sanders
was
cracked a 50-yarder.
so what was touted as the number one defense pretty much on the entire week, or I had them ranked as my number 3 defense because I anticipated there's going to be regression there.
They still only had like 110 yards.
Yeah, and 110 yards against the Philadelphia Eagles last year was borderline impossible.
Well, they lost their superstar. So, I mean, come on.
Exactly. But like with the addition of Tyler Booker and the improvement of Tyler Guyton and all the other Tyler Steen, it's crazy that they have 3 offensive linemen named Tyler. BB looked good, and they did what they had to do. And a lot of those runs were them pushing the double team and moving Jordan Davis. And Jordan Davis is a big boy. So it was a master, once again, offensively, defensively, it was a masterful job. The Dallas Cowboys are for real this year. And, I'm not worried about CeeDee Lamb. I'm not worried about George Pickens. I'm not worried about Ferguson. I think the greatest tale is, the defense for the Philadelphia Eagles is not going to be as dominant as it was last year because they lost significant key contributors. And it's the Dallas Cowboys defense is not going to be as bad as it was last year. So this changes a lot of the game scripts and projections moving forward.
Okay, so one more thing here we got to talk about. I told you guys, and I got screamed at by all of you guys on multiple shows, that the Eagles are going to be way more pass heavy this year. The new offensive coordinator knew everything. They ran the ball at 61% of the time in this game, and they ran the ball all last year at 54%. What do you think? Why did that happen in this game? Just because they're too high?
Well, I wouldn't say it's necessarily like at the end of the day, when you're in football, if they give you too high, that means that
it was a neutral game script too.
So, like I was saying, if they give you too high, you got to take what the defense gives you, and what the defense gives you is a fair staggered box that you got to attack the numbers with the run game, and they did that. And like once again, football prevails. Football always prevails over fantasy football. And when you understand scheme and when you understand football, you got to attack the stack. And the stack was too high. Too high means run the fucking rock, and they did it efficiently and effectively, and they did it well enough. But we're not going to see that happen all the time, and we're not going to see the exact same game script replicated like it was last night, because it was once again a masterpiece. But both of these teams have professional coaches, and there's going to be significant adjustments. So once again, you were right. They sucked week 1. They did not pass as much as they did week 1, but I'm not discouraged. I am actually more encouraged because
he dropped back 5 times, had 10 rushing attempts after 4 seconds in the pocket. You can't find anybody open? What am I missing?
No, because that's what a blanket coverage does, right? I think the only thing that would have made a little bit more sense in an in-game adjustment, but they didn't have to do it, was those under routes, those fabricated screens, a little bit more slant usage. But cover 2 the entire time, they took away the top, and Jalen Hurts did not have the opportunity to win over the top, because a lot of that scheme that we saw last night offensively was them trying to target the sidelines with deep out routes, deep comebacks, corner routes, and it just didn't work, which left a lot of work in the posts and the unders, where Dallas Goedert and Jahan Dotson both ate, and obviously the run game.
Goedert was part of the offense, man. That was wild.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not going to be a weekly thing. It really isn't. But when you see that much covered too, that's why I said, Dallas Goedert over 40 yards, 39.5. Like that's a gimme, and he absolutely dominated that. The one prop that I missed was AJ Brown out of my 5-leg ticket.
I missed Javonte Williams receptions. All right, enough Thursday night football talk. Let's catch up with the chat. What's up, everybody? We got everybody in here. I see you guys. Lightspeed, Hussein, Bones, No Cap, AMG, Teddy G. What's up, brother? Andre, Kyle. We'll get to all the questions here in a minute. We just wanted to run through Thursday night football. Question number 1 here: Sutton or Golden full PPR? I'm going Golden here, easy. I think you are too.
Yeah, I just posted earlier that, like, if you look historically, week 1 performances for Cortland Sutton, he's not even a top 25, top 30 wide receiver on average. So he's a slow ramp up kind of guy. I'm going to buy low after this week, because I know for the last 3 quarters of the season he's going to be fine. But starting
I
off,
feel like the Titans just get shit kicked too. I like the game script.
Yeah, give me the high implied game total. Give me the alpha wide receiver 1 and a plus game script. So I'm here for that.
This is gonna be a quick one too. Question number 2: May, Ward, or Fields? I think we're both going May here. Easy on this one for the rushing upside.
Here's the thing, right? Like I think with Cam Ward potentially. Well, no. I think with Cam Ward potentially being out, I think that opens up Justin Fields a little bit more. But like Chev alluded to, and like you mentioned yesterday, that Steelers defense doesn't allow a lot of rushing production. So I'm going to say May's the safe floor, but every week Fields is out there. He's a high ceiling player.
I know. I hate that I don't like Fields this week. Chev changed my mind.
But ultimately, what it comes down to, since it's week 1 and we see weird shit happen, you got to play safely week 1 until we get a little bit more information so we can attack the advantageous matchups because it's a new season, right?
100%. Question number 3: Should I drop JCM for Alec Ayamanor? I am not. No.
Sell high on JCM. I'm telling everybody right now, sell incredibly high on JCM. I think he's going to be fine. I think he's going to be good. I loved him in the early process, but very, very exaggerated.
I'm going to let you take this one. These are both your boys. Oh, Worthy or Golden?
Golden. I have Golden for 2 touchdowns today. I do like, Worthy. I have Worthy for 2 touchdowns today. I love what Worthy's going to do. He's like when we saw
these are both must starts, honestly.
100%. But if I had to choose one or the other, I'm leaning Xavier Worthy. I do love Matthew Golden. I'm higher than the majority of everybody in fantasy football on both of these guys. Xavier Worthy, it's Patrick Mahomes, just a revenge tour. We saw him do it at a very high level down the stretch when it mattered the most. He is the alpha receiver. When we saw him get into that Rashee Rice role, he averaged 6 to 8 targets per game. He averaged 60 to 80 yards. He averaged a tutty as well. So I mean, I'm all in on Xavier Worthy, and he has a very plus matchup. I like him to find the end zone twice tonight.
Man, I mean, for me, this is like you got to start them both. Like, who are you benching for these guys? Would be my question here.
Yeah,
it's obviously from the Patreon, so it's different. Number 5, Hampton or Henderson, 0.5 PPR. I have these guys ranked side by side. It's 18-19. Touchdown upside, big game breaking ability. Henderson, Hampton. We don't know how Najee's going to look tonight. I mean, they got him out there, one-eye pirate. I mean, Chiefs run D. God, this one's kind of like the same thing with Xavier Worthy and Golden. How do I get them both in my lineup? I guess I'd leave Hampton 51-49.
So my only concern with Hampton like is a must start, right?
The Bechdye is out or the injury, the illness.
Yeah, Mekhi Becton, the right guard, the big acquisition they got in the offseason, he's out. So we're going to get a plug.
Is he out or is he illness?
He's out with an illness.
I didn't think they said he was out yet.
No, he's out tonight with an illness. I'm borderline certain it's confirmed. If somebody in the chat wants to fact check me, please do so. But from all the things that I read, he's out tonight with an illness. And then the left tackle, Rashawn Slater, is out. And you look at what Kansas City did last year, that defense was absolutely stifling against the run. And the best run defender that the Vegas Raiders had last year, he plays for the Patriots now. So I'm going to go with Trayvon Henderson just for the explosive upside. And I think we're going to see a little bit more than just rushing equity from Trayvon Henderson. Even though it's half PPR, I still think that edges out Omer and Hampton.
Okay. I mean, God, I love them both. So that's a tough one.
Yeah.
God, these questions, man. Debo Samuel or Chris Olave, number 6, full PPR. And I have these guys very close as well. I mean, Olave is probably going to see the more garbage time work, could see more volume. I think Debo is going to eat a lot more than Terry McLaurin early in the season coming off the holdout. If I had to pick, I would like the game script of playing from behind with Olave more than I would like Debo, but I like Debo a lot. I'd take Olave 51-49, same kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm going to lean Debo, but like, I'm going to say this. I have either Debo or McLaurin projected as somebody significantly outperforming their current rankings in week 1 matchups. And I'm willing to take a gamble on that. Whereas for Chris Olave, I think it's either him or like there's a less likelihood that offense is going to be efficient and explosive. Whereas we know that that offense is going to have to pass the ball a heck of a lot because the run game is just going to be fucking stifled because that Giants run game is going to be nasty. So, I mean, if you want the floor play, it's Debo. If you want the ceiling play, I think it's Olave.
I agree, and I think the game script could be worse for the Giants as well. We don't know how that's going to go. Jacoby Myers or Keon Coleman. Jacoby Myers in the revenge game, and Christian Gonzalez, if you guys do not know, for the Patriots defense was ruled out. Monster hit, monster corner is down. I'll let the Patriot guy take this one. Who are you taking here?
Yeah, so I posted this earlier on X as well. You guys could follow me on Big Draft Energy over there as well. With Jacoby Myers and Christian Gonzalez situation with no Christian Gonzalez, I bumped up Jacoby Myers 11 spots in my weekly rankings. He's now my wide receiver 25, whereas Keon Coleman is touchdown dependent. And even though the high implied point total is there, I feel like Jacoby Myers is going to have to be featured in this offense. So I'm going to lean, since it's PPR format, Jacoby Myers as a safe floor play and probably the higher ceiling play. Just he's higher ranked, so I'm going to go Myers. I do like Coleman though. I just don't love his matchup.
It's hard for me on this one because I'm such a high rider on Keon Coleman this year, but I do think the floor of Jacoby Myers may be safe here just because Keon Coleman's having this hip issue. He's been limited all week, or growing issue.
Once again, it goes back to week one. You want to be more safe than.
Yep. I honestly think I'm leaning Jacoby here, and I hate saying that just because Christian Gonzalez is out. Chat room, we'll go through 3 more questions. We'll catch up to all your guys' questions here. Jared Goff or CJ Stroud? This is CJ Stroud for me. I do not like Goff versus the Packers. Even in a high point total game.
I don't love CJ Stroud, honestly. I don't love Jared Goff. If I had to pick the lean here, it would be Jared Goff with a more complete arsenal and weaponry and a way better offensive line in a game that's, even though I hate the offensive line, I think the offensive line has regressed significantly with key losses this offseason. I still think it's better than what the Texans have. And it's going to be tough for CJ Stroud. I love Nico Collins. I think CJ Stroud's my.
Look out for Jaden Higgins with Christian Kirk out too.
Yeah, I have Goff as a top 16 quarterback. I have CJ Stroud as my QB 18. So it's negligible, but I'm going to give the lean to Goff because there's no rushing upside either way.
Yeah, there's not. I would lean Stroud just because I don't think they have a run game, period. I know the offensive line is terrible, but I think he's going to bounce back. I think Nico Collins is going to destroy week 1 too.
I hope Jared Verse doesn't kill him.
That too. Question number 9. What is a good kicker to pick up? Oh, and if you guys didn't get the update, Tyler Bass was placed on IR today. So I guess it would be like roster dependent on who's your waiver wire. But if I'm thinking like of a waiver wire kicker, it'd be Cam Little for me. It would be, Tyler Loop if he's on there. He's on a couple wires for the Ravens. I go with the, Matt Gay for the Commanders if he's out there. You like the Indy kicker, right? What's his name?
Yeah, so all of those answers are wrong. This guy's going to lead the entire league in kicking points this week. And his name is Schrader, I believe. I'm just trying to find his
I forget his name.
Something Schrader, like Spencer Schrader, something weird like that. He's going to lead the entire league in kicking points this week. And I'm here for it because if you look at the implied point total there, are you betting on Daniel Jones to throw a significant amount of touchdowns against?
Oh, but JT's going to run through that defensive line.
But how many touchdowns is JT going to score?
2.
Okay. So with that being said, the implied point total is 47, probably higher now, 47.5. We're anticipating that 14 of those points are going to go to Jonathan Taylor. But we also know that it's a very advantageous matchup in the passing situation because Miami Dolphins just don't have any healthy defensive backs other than Minkah Fitzpatrick. So I don't anticipate Daniel Jones is going to be able to take advantage. And I think that when they stack the box, there's going to be a lot of scenarios and situations where you can kick against the Miami Dolphins. And the Miami Dolphins last year gave up the most points to kickers. And I think that the Indianapolis Colts are going to have to stop and settle for a lot of kicks. So I don't know who he is. I don't know what distance he's good for. I don't know where he's from. I literally researched
Let me pull it up here. I do not know his name.
Schrader, something Schrader.
It is depth chart Colts. Let me go here. It is Spencer Schrader. Yeah. He was on the Chiefs last year for a little bit.
Yeah,
Tucker went down.
He's my dark horse for kicker number 1, and it's just based off of the game script.
I like that. God, this one's rough. Tucker Kraft or TJ Hawkinson? I love both these tight ends as starts. I love Tucker Kraft and the high implied point total. I like TJ Hawkinson being the security blanket, especially with Jordan Addison down and JJ McCarthy's first start. I mean, this is like 6 and 7 for me. Again, another close one on the dot. I'd probably go TJ Hawkinson just because.
Yeah, it's TJ Hawkinson. It's not even close. And like Tucker Kraft is going to be touchdown dependent this game, and I don't like to bet on touchdown dependency, whereas TJ Hawkinson's essentially their healthiest receiving target because Justin Jefferson's still hampered, and he's their second wide receiver. He's their tight end. JJ
More than a
McCarthy
Thielen, baby. Going for a
hooked on a
touchdown
Thielen.
week 1.
Hooked on a
after it.
Thielen. It's plausible, but I think it's just going to be a volume thing. Like I wouldn't be shocked if Hawkinson had like 8 receptions for over 90 yards. I like Hawkinson a lot this week.
So do I. So do I. I just Kraft is a big playability, man. He could pop one easy.
Absolutely.
Carson Amito, what's up, my man? We're getting to your guys' questions now. Sorry, we had to run through the Patreon first, guys. Update on CMC. He's out there practicing on the side of the field. I posted a video of him doing, on Twitter, up and down calf things, which I don't think you'd be doing if you had a calf injury. So I think he's going to be fine. Fantasy Football Goat, what's up, Lightspeed? How we doing? Hussein in the building. Bang, bang, Niner gang. We're hoping CMC's out there. Questionable. I see you, Bones. I'm big anxious with Patty Mahomes, but what the hell? I think we'll get to that game here in a little bit. No cap, how we doing in the gym? Tuned in. Teddy, what's up? Hit me with the bet slip. We got a couple in the Discord already there for you. No cap. Andre, how we doing? Teddy, what's up, BDE? Thank the Lord I benched Pickens. I had to play against Lamb last night. Pickens, great bench called there as well.
Thanks.
Start 2, Shakir Coleman, Myers, Ollie Gordon. I like that he's part of the discussion. I like Ollie Gordon for anytime touchdown.
Yeah, well, I posted this yesterday that I love him for an anytime touchdown because when you look at like the guys he's compared to, so let's say Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, his line right now is plus 350 to 380 depending on the sports books. You look at Ollie Gordon, it's plus 175 to plus 200. So even Vegas is saying that they like Ollie Gordon to score in a plus matchup. So I love Ollie Gordon to find the end zone. So I'm going to say it's Shakir and Ollie Gordon for me because I think Shakir gives you that safe floor and you get that touchdown equity from Ollie Gordon, borderline guaranteed.
I'm going Myers over Shakir. I think the revenge game narrative, Chris Gonzalez out. I think they're both safe floor plays. I just think Myers is going to have a bigger game. Even though the game, the implied point total for the Bills game is high.
It's very possible. Can I just take a minute to say there's 34 people watching, only 16 likes, guys? Come on. Be better for our guy. Smash the likes and remember to catch us tomorrow night because we're going to go through every one of these games in very, very high detail at 7 p.m. Eastern time.
100%. Christian McCaffrey question was the 49ers open because of calf. He was questionable entering last season's open with the Jets for the first 8 games. I'm not worried. Colin, thank you for the subscription, man. Welcome in. What's good, Sleaze BDE? Hope you have a good weekend. What's up, Hugo? I started Javonte Williams. Now, did you start Javonte Williams in a dynasty triple flex, or did you start him in like a 10, 12-man league? Because I'd be more hell of impressed if you did in Yahoo. Because I had 23.
I'm comfortable flexing him. I said I'm very comfortable flexing him, and I like him as a start. So I'm glad that hit.
But what was crazy is that 2 people started him in all my leagues, and they're all deep leagues. There was no redraft starts.
Yeah.
His Bone says, if you get around to the question, sit 1. Brian Robinson. I'm not sitting Brian Robinson if CMC is out. Tet, Hampton, Henderson. No, if you never sit a 49ers running back. Look at the history when CMC is out. Look at Jordan Mason. Look at Garendo. You never sit a running back for the Niners if CMC is out.
Yeah, if CMC is out, Robinson's a smash start.
Instant start.
I would sit Hampton, but Hampton plays tonight. So I think the odd man out would then be Henderson if CMC's out.
I agree. I think I'd do the same thing. Top 5 said, what defense should I play this week? Washington, Cincy, Texans, Rams, Jets, or Pats? Man, the Pats just took a hit. I'm definitely not playing the Bengals D. I don't even care if they're playing the Browns.
Jets.
I think I'd roll with the Jets, the low implied point total game, go against the Steelers. I think I'd do that as well. Milo, how we doing? 10-man PPR league. Wide receiver 1 is CeeDee Lamb. Kamara is my flex. Need a wide receiver 2. I do not like Calvin Ridley this week. Definitely Travis Hunter for me. Which way are you leaning?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Christopher says, need 2 full PPR. Calvin Ridley, Emeka Egbuka, Travion Henderson, or Breece Hall. Emeka Egbuka is definitely the one. I am not a Breece Hall guy, especially in this matchup, so I'm going to go Egbuka and Henderson.
Yeah, it's tough to say sit Breece Hall, so I'm not going to. It's Breece Hall, and then I'm okay with Egbuka as the second one. I don't want to sit Travion Henderson, but if I'm looking at Cam Ward being out potentially, it's a boost for Breece Hall, and I do like Breece Hall to find the end zone. Whereas Travion Henderson, we still don't know.
And they said that Ramontre may lead him in carries today, which just hurts.
Yeah.
Due to my league has CMC and AJ Brown, he might be cooked. Observation of life. How we doing, brother? I just checked and I only have 5% CMC. I'm so glad. I thought it was 8 to 10. Everyone just loves to pump up a CMC injury. It cracks me up. Watch him be out there week 1 and just fucking destroy everything. AJ Brown going to finish with 1,200 yards and 8 to 10 TDs. I was low on AJ Brown the whole damn year, and it's not changing now.
I like that call. Observations of life. I am not panicked at all. Buy low.
Bulldog says, "What's up, guys? Pick 2 half PPR this weekend. Half PPR: Pearsall, Golden, Trey Henderson. Golden's got to be 1, no matter what.
Yeah, it's Pearsall. It's Pearsall and Golden
over Travion.
Yeah,
with
so like
Jennings
half PPR. I want to go with the volume. Somebody who's not in a timeshare, and somebody who I think is going to get wide receiver 1 opportunity. They're both wide receiver 1 opportunities in borderline plus matchups. I think Pearsall is not in a very plus matchup, but we saw what he was capable of doing, and we've also seen Brock Purdy on a yearly basis, feed multiple top 20 wide receiver 1s on a weekly basis. So Ricky Pearsall is the wide receiver 1. I know Juan Jennings is healthy, but he is the wide receiver.
Was Juan Jennings really hurt though too? I mean,
regardless, he doesn't have that anatomical adaptation of getting the 5,000 reps in camp. Pearsall does.
Right. I mean, Pearsall was out for a lot of camp too, though, as well.
Yeah, but he has the 5,000 reps. He was back to get the right amount of reps, and he's trending upwards.
I can get behind that. It's not bad either way for me. Jammed Out says PPR start Eckler or Downs. I like Eckler a lot this week. I think he gets 8 to 10 catches in this game, which is already going to give you 8 to 10 points.
I'm going Downs.
You're going Downs?
Yeah.
I like Downs a lot too this week, though. But Eckler, I just feel like with the Giants pass rush, it's going to be quick. They're going to have to get the ball out fast. That front seven's nasty. I think Eckler feasts a lot, but I love Downs too, so I'm not against that.
Yeah, don't overthink it.
Fly Eagles 39, my boy protecting the football. If it's working and you're in the lead, why would you? Fly Eagles, type in the Discord as well. I saw that you
it's Queefer Sutherland. That's his name.
Okay, I got you. Devonta Smith was wide open so many times, and Hurts ran or threw it to someone else. We talked about this. I tried to say that he had all day to throw. I don't know what the hell was going on with that pass game, man. Let's go, Patrick. Come on, baby. He's rooting for Mahomes as a Niner fan. We got to talk, Hussein. Nickum, how you doing, brother? He says, full PPR, should I start May or Fields? I'm staying away from Fields. I hate saying it. I'm such a Fields guy. I just don't like the matchup. He could obviously go nuclear any week, like Disco said before, or Big Draft Energy. I'm going with May. And he says, pick 2, Egbuka, T-Mac, Garrett Wilson. I'm going Egbuka, T-Mac. I'm staying away from my guy, Garrett Wilson, too. The matchup's rough. I don't care about the stack. I'm not playing it this week, and I'm the biggest Fields Wilson stack guy there is, and I'm sitting them. Yeah, you agree with the same thing?
Of course.
Dark horse this week, Browns D. Whoa. Watch Browns D come out and light up the Bengals offense. Jammed Out says 2 QB I got offered. So Superflex got offered Kyler and Sampson, or add Chubb. So Kyler or Sampson and Chubb for Love, Caleb, and A-Rod, I'm assuming. A-Rod?
Christian Rodriguez. Yeah, I got offered Kyler and Sampson or add Chubb for Jordan Love, Caleb Johnson, and Christian Rodriguez. I think Jordan Love is higher. Like, I like Jordan Love.
I like Love over Kyler.
And I love Sampson just as much as I love Caleb. Like, I think Caleb just gives you a little bit of a boost, just a little bit of uptick based off of volume. But I think the significant difference between Jordan Love and Kyler is too hard to pass up on, and that's what's going to give me the edge. I want the Love, Caleb Johnson, and Christian Rodriguez side.
I mean, I don't really care about Christian Rodriguez, but I'd take the Love side just for Love and Caleb Johnson. I don't even need Christian Rodriguez, honestly.
Yeah.
He says, team is this. Okay. Got you. Flagel says, start Kraft or Mason Taylor if I got Golden in my lineup. Oh, Disco's gonna. I'll let you lead this one off. You like Mason Taylor a lot this week.
I love Mason Taylor. Mason Taylor is a top 12 tight end for me this week, but I do have Kraft ranked a little bit higher. I think Kraft is going to be touchdown dependent, whereas Mason Taylor, I'm almost guaranteeing 5 to like a performance like we saw from Dallas Goedert. I think he's going to give you 11,
like 6 and 40.
Yeah, 11 to 12 fantasy points is his floor, whereas Kraft, it's tough to project his floor, but he's all ceiling. And I like to go for the ceiling and the gusto at the tight end position. It's tough to double up on 2 players from the same offense, but they're essentially the only 2.
If there's ever a game you want to do it, this is one.
Yeah, and they're essentially the only 2 receiving weapons that Jordan Love has. So I'm gonna lean Tucker Kraft because he's higher in my rankings, but I'm not opposed to starting Mason Taylor.
I agree with the same thing. I think I go Kraft. Charlie, how we doing? What's up, my man? Seba says standard. I haven't seen a standard question in a long time. Jay Season or Waddle in standard? I'm going Jay Season just because the touchdown upside's higher.
I'm going Waddle.
Waddle's more of a PPR guy for me.
Yeah. So
I
you
like
think
Waddle a lot this week.
like, here's the thing. I love Jackson Smith and Jigba. I think Jackson Smith and Jigba is going to be one of the better wide receivers in football this year. But I'm so invested in Cooper Kupp that I got to lean Waddle.
I know, on week 1. Yeah, that's fine. Cooper Kupp always kills the 49ers. He drives me nuts.
Yep.
Charlie said, I got the Bills for my defense. Obviously, great defense. I'm not playing the Bills versus the Ravens. So let's get out of your mind with that one. I've got the Jets and Commanders on waivers. I go Jets for the low implied total game. I think it's a grunge match out there.
Yeah, I mean, like, the issue with starting the Commanders against, the New York Giants is you might get, your fantasy football championship scenario where you started the Colts against the Giants, right? I think the Giants are going to be able to matriculate the ball down the field and score some points. I think the Jets are going to be stifling, and I think they're going to be
Giants lost their left tackle too.
Yep.
So it's going to be rough out there for Russell Wilson as well.
Yeah, but
I agree.
I mean, Von Miller is the best pass rusher that
he's 80 years old.
Yeah.
For Lopez, well, how you doing, brother? Hello, 12-man team for flex. Would you pick Ricky Persol or Dunze?
I'm not answering this until you come over to the Sleazebomb YouTube channel and subscribe there, because even though we're live on X, if you want us to help you, you got to help us. And the way you can help us is coming over to the Sleazebomb YouTube channel. Just let us know that was you, and we'll prioritize your question, brother.
Damn, that's cold, but I'm here for it. What's up, Hayden? He says, who should I start week 1? Juan Jennings, Higgins, Matthew Golden. I don't even think that's a question for you either.
Nope.
Oh, what's up, Kevin? He says, Amarian Hampton or Kenneth Walker? He's going to like this one. I'm going to go. Man, I think they use Charbonnet a lot more than people think. I think they'll use him more than Najee. I think the matchup, you could say, is kind of even on both sides. I'm going to go Kenneth Walker here.
Good call.
I'm going to go barely. I don't like it a lot.
Good call. Fantastic call.
I don't like it a lot. Who Hames in the building. If you guys have not subscribed to Who Hames, make sure you take a second, leave the stream, go to that name right there, click on it, tap a like, tap a subscribe. I was just on his show chopping it up over wins and losses for teams before the stream started. James Mendez says Shakir, Hollywood Brown. I'm not throwing Hollywood Brown out there, especially coming off the injury. I mean, he could hit a bomb for sure, and I could be pissed and say it's just not safe.
Shakir's the safest
wide receiver. It's week 1. I'm taking the floor play of Shakir all day.
Just in general, for the season, if you're looking for last year's Jacoby Myers, who's the safest floor in fantasy football, like you're a glue guy, I think it's Khalil Shakir.
I agree. And Hollywood Brown's coming off massive injury, hasn't barely practiced. I'm not touching that. Do you think there's an overreaction to drop in Breece Hall's rankings? No, I think I'm the one that led Breece Hall to drop in rankings. I'm kidding. Or is he a player you should try to trade away? I did not. I'll let BDE take this. I did not draft Breece at all. I've been staying away from Breece Hall all year. I think he's going to be traded. I think Braylon Allen will be the leading running back, but I'll let him tell you what he thinks of Breece.
I mean, last year, I think the only reason why people hate Breece Hall is the same reason why people hate Marvin Harrison Jr. They're both guys who produce top 17 like numbers. I know Breece Hall was top 17 running back last year. I think the reception upside is going to be there, and I love volume for running backs. And if you look at the new regime, the new coaching scheme, just entirely how the team's built and how the concept's going to apply, I like Breece Hall. Breece Hall's a hold for me, and then a sell high once you have the opportunity to sell high. And I like Breece Hall for an anytime touchdown.
Against that Pittsburgh front, they've even talked about even putting an Isaiah Davis in a 3-way running back tandem.
Yeah, I don't listen to talk. I listen to me.
I think the only way he scores is if he pops a big one. I think Braylon Allen's going to see the goal line work.
Yeah, I got him projected for one rush for over 25.
Ooh, okay.
And finding the end zone.
Sean, what's good, my man? Welcome back, brother. Pick 2. Man, Ollie Gordon starting to pop up in a lot of questions. I'd love to see it. Pick 2 full PPR. Ollie, Madison, I think it's Mason, Jordan Mason, Swift, RJ Harvey. RJ Harvey for me on that one. I do like Jordan Mason a lot on Monday night. I'm excited to see Ollie Gordon, but I'm not putting him.
He said pick Harvey. 2 though, right?
Oh yeah, pick 2. So I'm going Harvey for sure and Swift. No.
Yeah, it's Harvey and Swift for me.
Yeah, Swift.
Even though I like Gordon, I still love Devon Achane. So I mean, Swift is going to get bell cow usage at least week 1. We'll see what he does with it as a receiver.
Daniel, what's up, baby? 8-chain for the win, dude. He has a chance at RB1 this week. It's not even out of the realm. Is CMC out? Pran, I have not seen an update since we started the show. If he has been ruled out, you guys let me know. Don't troll.
Head over to the Sleazebomb YouTube channel. Be a good guy.
Come over, tap a subscription, hit a like, pop on in here. He says, pick 2, Hampton, Walker, Judy, Egbuka, Brian Robinson. Need 1 running back, need 1 flex.
Walker and Egbuka.
Walker, Egbuka.
Yeah, listen, I love Amarian Hampton. I hate the offensive line injuries, and I hate the matchup. Whereas with Kenneth Walker, I love the matchup, and with Egbuka, I love the matchup. So I'm going to go with guys that I have ranked higher and I think have a safer floor and a higher ceiling.
I put Walker over Hampton, so I got to put Walker over Hampton. I'm really high on Jerry Jeudy this week, but I like Egbuka a lot too. I have them ranked side by side, close.
Yeah,
I think actually 24-19.
I hate Flacco,
but the game script is gonna be so much passing volume. Egbuka, I go Egbuka. I like Jerry Jeudy a ton though. That's a coin flip, man. I think Judy's gonna go off this week too. So
stick to your guns.
I think you're fine either way, though, honestly. AMG says, give us your realistic expectation for G. Willie this week. He's my flex. Other choices are Dig, Pop D, Pacheco, or Jennings. So for Garrett Wilson, and you know I'm the Garrett Wilson guy, he's going to be the target hog, but you're going up against the 3 freaking probably best corner tandem in the NFL. So I've stayed away. I've benched Garrett Wilson in my leagues. I would probably go with the safe play of Pacheco. And I don't like Pacheco that much, but I'd probably take it.
I think 6 receptions for roughly 60 to 70 yards is how I have him projected. Roughly 10 to 12 fantasy football points. I think his ceiling is a lot higher than all of your other options, and it's probably the safest floor there. I think I love Demario Douglas. Don't get me wrong, and I think Pacheco might shock a lot of people tonight. But
I'm getting nervous about Pacheco. I'm like, he might score.
Yeah, I don't have much of him, if any of him, in best ball. And if I do have him, it's probably auto, and I might regret that tremendously. But I think Pacheco might make me eat my words this year.
It's just because that sleeper talk yesterday, man, it got me all fired up. He's like, dude, the revenge tour starts now. I'm not here for the contract year. I was like, oh, God.
If that gets you fired up, then the Brees Hall tweets should definitely get you fucking fired up.
I mean, G. Willie could be safe floor play. I'm not against it. I've just sat him in a couple leagues, but it's always I have better options than you. I would say AMG in the situation where I'm benching him, but he's probably 10, 12 points with a 10 to 15% touchdown chance, right?
You cannot bench him, especially as your flex. You cannot afford to bench him.
I mean, you have Ramsey, Porter, and Slay. That is a rough secondary you're going to be facing, no matter where you line up. That's the only reason I really don't like Garrett Wilson this week.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, in general, it's going to be tough sledding for him. But like, you spent the draft capital on him,
right?
So you got to you got to go with your guys.
Jerry, what's up, brother? How we doing? Jerry hit a nice little slip last night. Devontae Adams or Tet? Tet's got the better matchup, I guess, but the secondary for the Texans. God, you're having good problems here.
It's Tet.
I mean, Devontae Adams is that guy that can just fucking break fantasy, though.
Yeah.
And Devontae Adams, we haven't seen him out there with Puka and how it's going to look and how the defense is going to have to deal with both of them in a McVay offense. I'm going Devontae Adams.
I mean, Devontae Adams, if we're talking about which one of them has the opportunity to just be, a dark horse wide receiver 1, I think it's Devontae Adams because of the passing offense and how much they're going to have to pass against that the stout Texas defense. But I think
their run D's nasty.
Yeah, I think the safer play is Tet in a very plus matchup. But once again, it's a whole new scheme and regime, right? We thought it was a plus matchup for Devonta Smith and AJ Brown last night. We might be very fucking wrong about Tet. So I think either way,
I put it like this: what you've gotten, you've seen what you've gotten in Devontae Adams, right? You know that this guy's going to give you 15 possible points a game.
So who do you
the hype is there?
Who do you have ranked higher? Right, because ultimately I need to stick to my rankings, and that's how I enter. So I have Tet ranked higher, so I think Tet's the safer floor play. But if you need the ceiling, I think Devontae Adams is the guy.
I have. Oh my god, dude! Devontae Adams at 12.
Where do you have Tet?
And Tet at 14.
Okay, so then you got to lead Adams.
I mean, very, very close. 51-49. Cinema. So updated. I don't know if Bones, he likes to troll in chat. So I don't know if this is even real update this time from Bones. But he says McCaffrey says he feels great. Plans to play Victor for he's a 49er guy. 2:30 Eastern or 2:30 our time, 5:30
I'm
Eastern.
reading the tweet right now. 15 minutes
Okay.
ago, Victor.
Okay. Sometimes he likes to drop in and say shit that makes no sense.
You know what? I'm gonna give Bones credit as of late, other than like one blooper in Community First. He's been very bang on with, like, he's the one who broke the Najee news like a week before the Najee news broke. So I trust Bones. When Bones says something, I listen.
All right, I got you. Anthony Lepiscopo, I hope I didn't mess the name up. Hampton, Kamara, McLaurin, Odunze, pick 2 standard league. Kamara is a smash play this week for me, 100%. And if it's standard, I'm probably going Hampton.
Yep.
McLaurin, I'm staying away from all week, guys. Just like Devonta Smith, just like George Pickens. I'm not trusting a 30-year-old wide receiver coming off a holdout. Historically, they did not do good.
Didn't you say yesterday you liked Pickens before the game kicked off, like on stream?
No. I said you want the upside 50-50 play.
Okay. Okay.
I had him ranked a wide receiver 36, and everyone gave me shit on Twitter if you want to check it, by the way.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Top 5 Lodbrooks says, what kicker should I play? Fairbairn, Gay, Koo, or McLaughlin? God, they're all good kickers. I like Ty Fairbairn every time. The Texans kick a lot of field goals.
It's McLaughlin for me. He's ranked higher.
Okay. I have Fairbairn at kicker.
Especially with Wirfs not playing week 1.
That's true. Kyle Siebert audio start 2. Shakir Coleman. We went over this one. I got you. Kirby Then. Totally forgot to ask this question before the vid. I'm in the court as well. CMC. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting CMC if he's healthy ever.
Yeah. So it's CMC, and obviously you can't play Pacheco if you're starting CMC, but you have the contingency of Travis Etienne. So you're in a good position, Kirby.
I like that. RJ Harvey, Josh Downs. I like RJ Harvey a lot.
Yeah. Yep.
Quick through there. Thank you for the sub, Jake. Welcome in. Fire the questions, guys. Oh, if you see a super chat, super chats always go straight to the front. So if you guys fire those, let me know. I didn't see it, Sean. My bad. Respect. He says, bet my guy's looking good. Just saw CeeDee Lamb was hitting the jugs machine today. Yeah. CeeDee Lamb last night, man. He looked so good. It was crazy. Yeah. The drops were just a nightmare. He looked like the wide receiver 1.
Crazy shit happens on week 1, right?
God,
that's what it goes down to. I'm not saying that you're like, I think based off of everything I saw last night, the last thing I'm worried about is the drops with CeeDee Lamb. I think you're arguing.
Oh, he's going for 50 next week.
1. I think like your argument for him being wide receiver 1 is very, very sound.
And listen up here. If you're in here now, here's a freebie. Whatever the overs are on CeeDee Lamb next week, take fucking all of them. He's
against Atlanta.
Yes, take them all. He's going nuclear. His press conference, he's pissed. He's coming.
It's not Atlanta. It's the Giants.
It's the Giants. I don't care who it is. I don't care if they're playing the Pro Bowl fucking team.
The corners there can't cover worth a fucking damn.
So Seba says, should I swap the Jets or the Commanders for the Jets? I like Green Bay too.
Yeah, but like I feel like the Jets is the safer play.
Right.
I feel like the Jets has more takeaway upside, and I feel like, when you look at the Green Bay Packers, it's sack or bust, right? And Micah Parsons with an
I don't know if I'd say sack or bust. Goff throws a lot of picks on the road.
Oh, for sure. Don't get me wrong, but like I think the Jets is the safer floor play, and I think the higher ceiling play is the Green Bay Packers. So if you need the points,
I agree with that. I'd say look at your matchup, see how it's going to play out for you. Like if you played against AJ Brown right now, right, then I'd take the Jets. If I have a matchup where I'm looking like maybe I need my defense to pop off, I'd probably go for the Packers.
Yeah, if you went against fucking Jalen Hurts or Javonte Williams.
Right. Then you got to go for the upside. Andre says, need to keep you. Who do I start? Purdy, Penix, Bryce Young, T-Law, Caleb Williams, all on waivers. 10-man league, 8-man league. I'm going, man, I even said on my freaking goddamn thing that Bryce Young was going to outscore Dak Prescott. It's Bryce or T-Law for me. I think I'm going T-Law.
Yeah, I didn't even have Dak as a top 14 quarterback for what it's worth. Trevor Lawrence.
Anybody else throwing a couple bucks on Efton Chisholm anytime TD? That'll get Disco hyped up. Woo!
I need 3 touchdowns from Cooper Kupp apparently. And
3 TDs for 1.7 million.
Charlie, great work becoming a member on Sleaze's show, man. Excellent work, Charlie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the membership. How do I see these so I can see them? Thank you for the subscription, my guy. Membership. Flex Golden Egbuka, God, dude, and start one Hampton Monty Pollard. I mean, Golden Egbuka. Oh my God. You can't get them both in your lineup.
Well, yeah, he should. Oh, fuck. So if he's starting one of those running backs, I think
It's obviously a shallow league.
Yeah, so it's Hampton and it's Golden for me, but I love Egbuka.
So my first takeaway here, Andre, would be I know that I could already tell from the question that it's probably a 10, 8-man league. You've got a lot of options that are going to be a nightmare weekly. So I'd try and find a small tier up trade to some kind of player here. Like right now, go get an AJ Brown with the volume that you have, right? Because everyone's kind of panicked on AJ Brown. But I would go stick to the rankings. I go Golden.
Yep.
And I love Egbuka a lot though too, but I'd go Pollard.
Oh, Pollard over Hampton?
Yeah. No.
Just stick to your rankings.
It's 18-19.
Who's 18?
Hampton.
Okay.
Hampton. Yeah, go Hampton.
Did you plan on bumping Hampton down before the game kicks off tonight?
But I did those before Najee was, saying he was out there as well.
Yeah, but Najee hardly fucking practiced, and he's a big, slow piece of shit anyways. I think Hampton gives you the upside week one.
That's a lot of hate for your best ball love for Najee there, man.
Oh, like at the end of the day, I literally tweeted, like, don't be an idiot with fireworks on July 4th, and this guy was an idiot.
Well, yeah, that's for
fireworks on July 4th. So I'm not worried about Najee Harris. And if Najee Harris is the guy who fucking balls out, then shame on me and shame on the Kansas City Chiefs defense.
I hear you. Observation of Life says Tet is going to get locked up by Hunter in their college matchup. Tet destroyed Hunter, by the way.
Tet owned him.
Smash the like, fellas, are dropping gems for y'all. Thank you, Seabeth. Means a lot, brother. Just trying to get you guys any news ASAP. Perfect, Bones. I mean, as it's open, sometimes you give me some news that trips me out to make me laugh on purpose.
37 watching, only 25 likes, guys. Let's be better. It takes 2 seconds to click that X button, to click the like button, and then open up the chat button again. Please, guys, just take a moment. If you guys are one of the many people, I'm assuming, watching on X, both on my X and Sleaze's X, head over to the Sleaze Bomb, My Mind is a Weapon YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, help the channel grow, guys, because this guy's doing God's work, putting out all the fucking work and the effort for you guys. So you guys make sure you support him.
Don't show all the love to me, man. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe to Big Jeff Energy's YouTube as well. I think he hit 1.8K yesterday, grinding out videos. I wouldn't have him on here if he didn't know his shit.
I know my shit for sure.
Jake says, except for AJ Brown. Just kidding. Half PPR. Fucking with me.
I'm half PPR.
Half PPR flex. Tet, Henderson, Egbuka. Baker is my QB1 if that does sway you away for the stack. I'm not a big stack guy in redraft. Tet, Henderson, Egbuka. I have Tet over Egbuka. I'm going Tet.
I'm so tempted to swap Egbuka and Tet because of how high I am on Egbuka. But I have Tet as, I think, my wide receiver 10 in my rankings, and Egbuka my wide receiver 14. So good problems there. And I also have Trayvon Harrison as my RB 13 this week. So good problems there. I will say go with the highest implied point total, and that is Tet.
Yeah, I go with Tet too. The matchup's great as well. Kyle says, I missed your question. Can you rewind the stream? You can rewind the stream. Yeah. That way I don't have to scroll back. That's a good call there, Bones. It's week 1, folks. Start your studs with confidence. AJ Brown was an anomaly.
Yep.
What's up, Fang? How you doing, brother? Welcome back, man. How many points would CD have had if he caught the 4 other passes? Dude, CD would have taken that one to the house where he had the double coverage over top too. I don't count that one as a drop where he's fully extended. That's a hard-ass catch, but I get it. He would have had 35 for sure.
Brian Thomas Jr. wouldn't drop that.
That's why I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
Hell yeah.
Giants are beating the Cowboys next week. We'll see how they look this week, man. I've not been a good Giants guy.
I'm going to say this, observations of life, and I love your hot takes because there's always merit to what you say.
He likes to bring the spice of life.
I do. And like, I'm going to say this, like, even though it was preseason, the culture on the Giants sideline for the preseason, I think that was my biggest takeaway from that is the culture is there, and defense always wins games, especially games that they should win. So I don't hate that call.
That defense can be nasty, man.
That defense is going to be phenomenal, and all Russell Wilson has to do is just take care of the football.
Like people are asleep on it, and if you need it, I have them in a lot of DFS lineups. By the way, they're like $2,100. The Giants. It's not like they're in a great matchup versus the Commanders, but they can get you points on sacks like crazy. They're going to get after people, man.
Yeah, I just worry about their secondary.
Yeah, really bad, really bad. Thank you for the sub. Not dead yet, Charlie, my man. Thank you for the membership. Means the world, brother. Thank you for the sub, Charlie. Not dead yet says Mahomes or Fields. I'm going Mahomes.
Yep.
I don't care about the revenge game narrative. One of our buddies, it's a great content creator, came in here as Chev, and he said, dude, look at every time that Lamar Jackson plays the Steelers. How does he rush? Terrible. This is what they do. This is how they know how to stop it. That's why I'm staying away from Justin Fields this week as well. Need upside. If you need the upside pick, it's definitely Trevor in the game script over Bo and the Titans. He says, I can't see Najee doing much. Can't see him doing much. What's good?
If you want to pop on, I love that he's consistent with the eye jokes with Najee. Who Hames will never ever drop the ball on that.
I like it. It's 12, bro. Guppy League. I showed you on court. Oh, okay. Damn. Then your team's really stacked for a 12-man league, Andre. That's a lot of power. We need to work something out there. Charlie says I've got Baker, Chase Brown, James Cook, Jamar Chase, Mike Evans, Evan Ingrams, and Olave at the flex. How we looking? I love all of them. I'm just a little worried about James Cook versus Baltimore. He really struggled last year, and they added Mike Green. Could he get it done? Yeah, I'm not sitting James Cook for sure. You know, obviously you paid the capital. I don't think I'm sitting anyone here. I like the whole roster.
Yeah, it's a fantastic roster.
Yeah. The only thing I'd be worried about is I do think Egbuka for some reason, and I ranked Evans higher to start. All this hype is just getting to my head. I think Egbuka might outscore Evans.
I have Egbuka ranked 6 spots ahead of Evans, but they're both top 20 wide receivers for me this week.
Yeah, you can't go wrong either way. Baker, Gibbs, what's up, Seba? Baker, Gibbs, Bucky, London, Egbuka, JC's, and Henderson, Jets, D, Little Kicker. What we thinking here?
Sub out Little for Schrader.
I like Little a lot. I would no way he could bomb a 70-yarder. I'm not subbing a guy that kicked that far.
I mean, you don't need to bomb a 70-yarder when you can score touchdowns that well.
Yeah, I mean, Panthers also gave up the most field goals last year, as well.
Okay. Your call.
Peanut butter jelly.
I'm going with Schrader 100%. I don't like Little a heck of a lot. He might get you 7 on extra points for what it's worth.
like the Lions last year and Jake Bates.
Yeah.
What's good, peanut butter jelly? How we doing? It's almost time, baby. Gabe, what's up, fellas? PPR. I'm going Egbuka over Garrett Wilson, and I'm going Golden over Garrett Wilson. And I love Garrett Wilson. I hate it. 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 I'm going both of them over Garrett Wilson this week. I don't want to talk about Garrett Wilson this week. It drives me nuts.
Hey, man, I don't want to talk about AJ Brown anymore, but you keep bringing it up.
Henderson or Persall? This is a good one, PBJ. Man, we've had this in like 3-4 groups. I think we're both going to say Persall over Henderson, but I think Henderson, like if you need the swing upside, especially with Juan Jennings back out there, you know, CMC ready to rock according to the updates, Henderson could pop a big upside game. Like if your roster needs the upside, I go Henderson. If you need, 12, 15, 10, go Persall.
You got good problems. You got a super. Just click on start. That's how you see the supers.
But I can't see the chat.
You then click back.
I got you. What's up, Jimbo Fisher? Thank you for the $2 super chat. Always go straight to the front. Pacheco, J. Ford. I'm going Pacheco over Jerome Ford, even though the matchup could be nice versus the Bengals. I don't think I'm going to trust him with Sampson creeping on him. And do we have any Judkins official update of anything?
No, that's my only reason why I'm not high on Jerome Ford, and I should be way higher on Jerome Ford. So I'm going to lean Pacheco, but if Judkins doesn't play, I think Jerome Ford outperforms him. If you're willing to be patient, you have another option, I would lean Jerome Ford.
That's the problem because it's now or never with Pacheco, right?
So Jimbo, my question is to you is like, if in case you don't run with Pacheco tonight, who is your option other than Jerome Ford?
I like that
the running back position, and I'm going Bryce Young if it's 6 points passing touchdown.
Oh yeah, I'm going Bryce Young regardless on that one. I love Bryce Young this week.
Mm-hmm.
Where was I at here? Back up here. G. Willie Golden got that. We covered that one. And Lonely Stoner says 12-man PPR start 2 wide receivers, 2 running back, 1 flex. 2 wide receivers, 2 running back, 1 flex. 12-man PPR J season. Obviously, you're starting Drake London no matter what. You're starting J season no matter what. You paid the capital for it. Brian Robinson Jr., I'm not even thinking about if CMC is out there. Henderson, White. I also have Jamar Chase and Kyron Williams. Oh, my God. So I'm going Chase, London, J Season, Kyron Williams, Henderson.
Well, he has, like excluding Kyron and Jamar Chase, right? I'm going to say Drake London, Flowers, JSN, Henderson. Is that Rashad White? Because
I think it's Rashad White. I'm not starting him.
Yeah. So that's my lean.
Henderson
for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, okay, you got to look at it like this. He has one wide receiver, one running back locked in, two running backs he needs. So I'm assuming that you're only taking one of these running backs, right? Because you're not starting two of these running backs. That's why I'm looking at it like he needs to start two running backs, two wide receivers, one flex. So Jamar Chase and Kyron are already 1-1, right?
You know what I'm getting out of this question? Lonely Stoner's fucking higher than Giraffe Pussy right now because we need some clarification, and I'm done thinking variables. Lonely Stoner, God bless you.
Break that down for me a little more.
Just clarify, man.
Baker or Penix is Baker for me. Who do you like better, Baker or Penix?
I'm inserting the Penix.
Oh, even with McGarry out? All right, we'll find out. Tight ends, Evan Ingram, Mason Taylor. Evan Ingram's my dark horse tight end 1 this week. It's just a matchup where I look at it like, are the Titans really going to stay in this game with Cam Ward this first start at Mile High versus the number 1 defense? So I'm worried about Evan Ingram. I'm worried about Cortland Sutton. I think the Broncos could pound the run, but I'm still starting Ingram if I have him. Start Rashid Shaheed or Josh Downs. I like Downs a lot.
I think Downs is a safer floor play, but I'm not benching Shaheed week 1.
You're not benching Shaheed this week?
No.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the better stash? Wandale or Pop Douglas? Disco will tell you Pop Douglas. I'll tell you Wandale.
Hell yeah.
Okay, one running back, Kyron. I knew it. Okay, so I figured it out. Okay, so go back. You go here. One running back, two wide receivers, one flex. So I'll go Kyron, Henderson, obviously, J Season, Drake, and Flowers.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh no, Jamar Chase is already out there. Okay, so yeah, I got you. I like Zay Flowers a lot week 1 too with the implied total. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, I like him.
Drop CMC. Yeah, drop CMC. Let me in that league. Damn, so you would have Purcell over Sutton? I do. I'm not high on Sutton this week. I don't like the game script for the Broncos. I feel like if he doesn't score early, they're just going to pound the rock on him. Do you like Sutton at all over Purcell?
I already tweeted it. I'm not interested in Sutton the first 4 weeks.
Ezra, how we doing, brother? Welcome in, my man. What's good, bro? I like them both, but I'm thinking Jennings had the same T. Higgins. I want more money injury. That's what I was thinking as well. I was like, this guy all of a sudden just comes out. He's not hurt anymore. He's ready to rock and roll as soon as he gets paid. Sure. Right. Jimbo, we got you, brother. I like Pacheco, though Kareem Hunt could steal a TD. You like Pacheco? I'm starting to think Pacheco might score tonight as well, and I'm starting to think I might have faded him at a bad risk, but we'll find out.
I'm sticking to my guns, but I'm very cautious. I'm paying attention to that because I'm going to eat my fucking words about Isaiah Pacheco.
I know we've both been out on Pacheco all year, and all of a sudden
I got way more Elijah Mitchell and way more Brashard Smith than both of those than I do fucking Pacheco. So
how much?
I'm not hoping for something bad to happen to Pacheco, but I am.
You think we're going to see Brashard tonight? How much usage? 5-10 snaps.
I think Brashard's one of those guys that's tough to project. If they're in a situation where it's 3rd and long, I love him as a receiving upside because he was a receiver most of his career in college. So, yeah, he's one of those guys where it's like Justice Hill situation, like whatever his receiving prop is. And I'm going to look at his receiving prop right now, see if they have it on drafters. And if not, I'll check Bet365.
Got you. Fang says, do you guys think Kels is going to get 50 yards tonight? A bet with my brother. I took the over. I put Kels on a sit tonight, which is very, very dangerous. Division matchup. You got no Rashee Rice. Hollywood Brown made it back out there. Thank God. You know, that could have been more targets for Kels, even though I don't think Hollywood's going to be that impactful. It's a division grind game. He probably goes over 50.
Oh, yeah. Right now, his prop is at 48.5, and I'm smashing the over on that all day. I got him projected for 73 receiving yards and 8 receptions. I love Travis Kelce this week. It's a very plus matchup. It's Xavier Worthy and Travis Kelce. I mean, Tyquan Thornton would be a good DFS play if it wasn't a Friday night game and a standalone game. But, yeah, it's Worthy and it's Travis Kelce.
I just don't know if Travis Kelce is interested in football. We're going to find out.
Oh, he's so interested in football. Come on, man. It's the revenge trade. Lock in.
Lock in. Half PPR, Monty or Harvey from Ezra, and I need to choose 2 Fields, Penix, or Bryce. I'm going Bryce heavy this week, man. Monty or Harvey? I'm going Harvey. Who do you like here?
I'm with you, and I'm sitting Fields.
I like that as well. Either Kels or Worthy will bust. I feel like I'm on the same page, dude. I think it's Kels this week. We'll see. Brandon Norris, do you think I can start Hampton and Ladd? I also have Tet from Carolina, Olave, or Jordan Mason. And here's the thing. Do you think it's going to be a Ladd game, Discord? Do you think it's going to be a Keenan Allen game?
I think it's going to be a mixture. I think Ladd is not going to be somebody who breaks fantasy football. But if
safe floor.
Well, if I'm betting that they're not going to be able to run the ball a heck of a lot, right? And I'm not comfortable taking the over on Marion Hampton, which is at 48, 47 rushing yards, then I know that Justin Herbert, and historically, when you look at Justin Herbert, whenever he plays the Kansas City Chiefs, he puts up almost 300 passing yards, like regularly.
I saw a tweet of his last game versus the Chiefs. It's nuts.
Well, it's every game. It's every game against the Kansas City Chiefs. He always puts up a ridiculous amount of passing yards, and he's always puts up this like Herculean type performance. So if I'm betting on the passing game, I like Ladd McConkey.
Would you start Hampton with him is the thing, or would you go Jordan Mason?
I'm not benching Hampton for Jordan Mason. I think Hampton could find the end zone in a rushing touchdown situation.
I think Hampton's going to look good tonight, man. I do.
I hope he does. I generally hope he does. And I'm not starting Jordan Mason over him.
But the only thing is you have to worry about the field too. You know, how the fuck is the Brazil field going to look after last year? I hope the NFL doesn't put that same product out there because that was terrible.
So can I ask a question? Last year, where was the game played?
Sao Paulo, Brazil.
No, last year was in Rio. This year's in Sao Paulo.
It was in Sao Paulo last year too. Swear to God.
I thought it was in Rio last year.
Let me see. 2024 Packers Eagles, right?
Yeah.
Brazil game. Let's see. Where do I find the location at? Okay, I don't need that. 34-29 Packers. Sao Paulo, Brazil. Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, if that field sucks, then
that's what I'm saying. I don't know how. That's why I'm like,
because I was all in on Jordan Love last year, and then that injury kind of just fucked my entire best ball season just in general. And if anything happens to Patrick Mahomes, like I'm invested in
this could be your double entendre. Fucking last year you're Jordan Love, this year Mahomes, and they both go down on the field. I'll lose my mind.
And like I'm just gonna fucking kibosh football and stop just watching football. Like I'm gonna get into pickleball and be weird like you.
Pickleball, baby, let's go. I think I'm starting Ladd and Hampton, but again, it depends on the field. The field does have me worried. I tweeted that this morning too. I was like, man, I hope the NFL doesn't put that product out there twice. So, but I'm still starting them both. I think starting both in Brazil against the KC defense. Who's your guys' favorite rookie to target from Brandon Norris? Favorite rookie to target overall for you has got to be Golden.
Yeah, for sure. It's not even close. Like it's Golden and then Henderson.
He's Matthew Golden. I'll go outside that box, and I guess since I'll go Egbuka.
It's not a bad
because you took the good ones. Eventually, Brashard takes the job. Reed has his new McKinnon shady toy.
And here's the thing: I don't think he has to take over because just like we saw Justice Hill last year, there's a world where third and long, we just see Pacheco come off the field and Brashard Smith come on. So I love him as a basketball target. I love him as like a betting prop target, but I can't find his betting prop in drafters or the sports books.
I hear you. Who hangs? If you want to hop in, open invite, brother. You can hop in for the last 45 minutes, hour. So if you want to chop it, go Brian Robinson or Austin Eckler. CMC is going to be out there, Squid. Do not panic. He's already said he's good to go. That's according to
if he's out though. If he's out, and if there's a chance that he's out, and I'm going to answer your question, it's Brian Robinson Jr.
If there's ever a 49er and CMC is out, you always start that 49er running back. Look at every single running back, what they've done to the history of time with Shanahan when CMC is out. It's
I hate this curveball because, like, now I have to look at, like, what's the situation with Garendo, and who's ahead in the pecking order with Garendo and Brian Robinson Jr. They always throw us these fucking curveballs at the end of the the wait right before we fucking go to kickoff.
Right. This is a perfect update from Brandon Norris. Here he goes. They just recently got a turf renovation, but it's the same field. Thank fucking God. Chiefs and Chargers highly exposed to both. Comeback safe. I hear you. That's like every game. Like even last night, like I don't have one single share of AJ Brown in 23 fantasy leagues. But like when my team or the game is over and a player plays bad, I don't even care that they played bad. I'm like, thank God it's one of my stars that stayed healthy. Got to start the grill up. Let's go. So we're caught up with the whole chat. If you guys got questions, now we are going to hop into some splash drafts on draft. These are DFS. These are a chance to draft a roster instead of picking a roster. So if you're not signed up on draft, you can always use promo code SLEAZE. It will match your deposit to $100. We will obviously keep answering your questions all the way through. But we're going to draft here for the last 30, 40 minutes. And again, who hands if you want to hop in, grill or not, what do you got cooking over there, man? And I think Disco's on his mic talking to the wifey right now. Whew, we crushed through those. All right, so I'll give you my breakdown of what I'm looking for tonight here in the game we're waiting. And I don't know if you guys follow my Twitter or not. So I'm going to be looking at tonight in the Chiefs game, and then I'll throw it to you, Disco, what you're looking for here. I'm going to be looking for the Pacheco, McKinnon, Kareem Hunt usage, how it plays out. I'm going to be looking at Xavier Worthy. Can he truly be the wide receiver one without Rashee Rice? Is Travis Kelce really a football player, or is he an actor? Will Patrick Mahomes actually hit the deep ball this year because he did not hit the deep ball at all last year? Omari and Hampton Najee split. How will the run game work, and how will the Chiefs try to beat them across the middle to control the field the Chargers to keep the Chiefs out the field? That's the only way to beat Mahomes, in my opinion. You get the opportunities no matter who he has. He's just going to keep scoring and scoring. And then Lab McConkey Keenan across the middle. How's that target's going to be divvied up? And what are you looking forward to tonight in the game?
I'm looking forward to being right.
What calls me right about?
Patrick Mahomes being the most hurried quarterback in the NFL last year, the most hit quarterback last year, despite being blitzed, only 16th highest rate, so teams were able to send 4 and get home. The vast majority of that came from the blind side. They've addressed that. I anticipate that rushing game is not going to be good with Joe Thuney being gone. And we saw, like, if you watched that episode of the joint practice between the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears, Joe Thuney is fucking phenomenal. He's a great guy, and he's no longer blocking there. So I think the run game's going to struggle. And we're going to see Patrick Mahomes complete 30, 32, 33 and a half is his completions. I wouldn't be shocked if we see him completing 38 to 42 passing completions. I love his completions as one of the best props on the week. And yeah, I want to see Xavier Worthy just jizz all over the fucking NFL. And that's all I care about. Travis Kelce, I think he's going to be all right. I'm not as high on Travis Kelce as I am on Patrick Mahomes' revenge tour and Xavier Worthy, but I do have a lot of Travis Kelce in basketball just because I love building correlation off of that. I just want to see this rushing game suck and be completely anemic, and I want to see Patrick Mahomes throw for 40, 55 fucking passing attempts. I'm here for it.
I love it. The revenge tour. Kirby said, or Brandon says, thanks guys for rolling with Hampton Lad tonight. I would as well. Got the Ravens D. Nervous as fuck. Should I pick up the Cardinals, man? Cardinals I have ranked at 3, Kirby. Anytime you get a chance to play against Spencer Rattler, I'm eating that shit up regardless.
But how do you love Alvin Kamara, but also the Cardinals defense? That's my question.
Because I think Alvin Kamara is going to get so many receptions. It's bonkers.
Yeah. So listen.
Receptions doesn't mean the defense points against you.
I have Cardinals ranked higher than pretty much all of them. I like Rams for sacks, but I don't like starting defenses against Houston. I think the Bears, if we're looking at the implied point total, that's the game that makes the most sense because I'm not anticipating J.J. McCarthy to go nuclear. That's the only variable that I'm not worried about. The Cardinals' defense is okay. It's not great.
Okay. I'm still going Cardinals. Especially the matchup's too good for me. All right, what do we get here? Missing it. He took Chase.
Just pull up your flex tab.
I'm gonna go. How do I see that?
So at the top there, when you're about to click.
Yep.
Like, so you see how you have your pull down the chat, please.
I zoomed in hella far. That's what I'm saying.
Pull down the chat.
Pull up the chat.
No, pull down the chat from the StreamYard.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you see where above Lamar Jackson says all QB. Just slide the cursor to the right so you can click on flex.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay, I got you. You cannot go QB early. Yep. Okay. I'm zoomed in way too far, though. Let me pull it back here. All right, so we're rolling out with CMC. He's healthy, ready to roll. We're going to ride it. I see the questions. Hang on, let me pop a couple of picks in here. Nico Collins. Damn, the running backs are favored heavy. A lot higher than I thought they would be. He took Bucky from me. I'm going to take JT. Let's catch up here. Titans or Saints are winning this week for sure. I would love that. Thoughts on Shaheed Downs? Leggett? I'm going Downs, but you could go either one with Shaheed if you want. I love deep league questions, Alvin, by the way. We covered that one as well. JJ86, NFL Fantasy is back with crack-a-lack-a-lack. Is Worthy worth starting this week, or is Ted McMillan a better option? I have Ted over Worthy. He has Worthy over Ted.
Yeah, I do.
So I mean, he's the Xavier Worthy guy. So you got to know when you come and ask him about Xavier Worthy, he's going to answer Xavier Worthy all the way.
100% of the time, every time.
Thank you for the sub, Alvin. What's up, brother? Bro, that big draft has about that tweet big draft has about their shitty D-line? What do you mean? Campbell being old run D is trash. But what are we talking about here?
The tweet we were talking about, the Arizona Cardinals defensive line, where I just broke down that guy where he told me to do my research and I just gave it to him. I mean, it was fucking biblical. The one that you reposted.
Oh, yeah. I saw the brain tweet. I saw it. He came in. Is that Kirby? That's Kirby?
No, Kirby's talking about that tweet because it's fucking big brain shit.
Bone says, where are you guys taking Javonte Williams at all in best ball? Just checked. 136 draft. He's on one team of mine. I have literally none.
I have an absurd amount.
Show me the exposure. I bet it's at 7%. No way. And he's not going to do that again. Don't even try it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear no more 1 yard touchdown shit.
I have 58 total shares, 13% across all my drafts. My ADP for him is 128.2. Do you want to see it?
No, I believe it. That's not bad. That's a big week 1. Get excited.
And then let's look at the main.
Sorry, I had to.
In the main, I have 15%. Yeah.
In the main, do I like Amon Ra in a shootout game? No, I like Neighbors. So I'm rolling running back heavy. That
Neighbors value is stupid.
I know. It's wild.
My recommendation is stagger. Go ones, like who you think is going to be elite at each position, and keep attacking those positions, but 3 running backs, one of them being your flex, and 3 wide receivers.
Yep.
And then, like, you know, you can push quarterback and get a good upside quarterback. And, you know, you could get a good upside tight end in the later rounds.
Well, now everyone's going to be pressing running back because we cucked so many early. He said, I'm dropping Boswell in a possible grunge game. I'm not dropping Boswell. That's no way. I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't drop Boswell, but I do like Schrader a heck of a lot this week.
I mean, no, not for me. I'm going Boswell all day, every day. I guess we're going Amon Ra here. I don't have a lot of Amon Ra. In the 5th? This is a different draft. I don't like that I have to zoom in, so can I pull it back one more? It's still fine. Is that good?
Yeah.
It looks weird. Are you going to hop in the next one?
Nope.
Or no? Nope, staying away. All right, I hear you. Tight end play. Kittle and Joku love them.
I'm doing you a favor by not drafting with you because I'm going to steal your guys and you're going to steal mine, and we're just going to donate. And that's not the plan.
Not smart. I'm here for it.
This is a contest.
I like these DFS drafts. I think they're tight.
I've taken down one last year, and I finished high in several of them. So take my advice. This is where like
matchup plays hit.
This is where I'm the guy you want to listen to.
Let's see here. I don't know if I like the Genty versus Patriots, but
and my recommendation, Sleaze, is also while you're doing this, since you have your tiers done, look at your tiers.
Oh, for players. I hear that. I'll pull it up actually on this PC. Oh, I was gonna stutter. All right, let's see where we're at. Quarterback, we don't need that.
You haven't Cooper Kupp in any of these lineups?
No.
Well, he's a great free pick at the very end if you want to go league tight end.
I don't really like Cooper Kupp.
Okay.
I know he kills the Niners. I know you like him. Now we're down to upside quarterback late pick here. For some reason, I feel like it's Kyler Murray.
You need to pull down the chat.
Oh, is it still up? Water Buffalo, what's good, man? I have a question this week. Jerome Ford or Zay Flowers? I'm going Zay Flowers. Zay Day's here. I'm on Raw on the 5th. There's 4 other people drafted. Crazy, right? That shouldn't be there either way. I love Genty's going to have 100 yards this week. Sam Darnold time. And people forget that they still got Lenore and the Tiger out there and Fred Warner. We're going to find out.
All I'm saying is, would we really be shocked if we see Jalen Milroe find the end zone?
No. I'm telling you, that Seattle offensive line is worries the hell out of me, bro.
You would be surprised if you saw Jalen Milroe find the end zone?
I said, no, I wouldn't be surprised if Sam Darnold's hurt any game. That offensive line is not good.
Has nothing to do with injuries. It has everything to do with the fabricated designs that they have. And they've alluded to in all the coach speak decks.
Yeah, I mean.
So you did not draft accordingly to your rankings because I listened to all of your videos, your rankings. Know that you could push the values at certain positions. Get elite. Get your elite tier guys.
Which one did I draft off there?
Kyler's
Ted McMillan. I went for the rushing upside. I was my QB 6.
Okay. You have him ranked ahead of all the other guys that were available there?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What? Come on. You didn't watch my video. It's cap.
I must have missed the fucking Kyler part.
I said I hate putting it up here, but the matchup's too good against the Saints. What's good? JJ86 rank Baker Mayfield, Knicks, Goff for the rest of the season. I have Knicks higher. Knicks, Mayfield, Goff. He agrees with the same thing. I'm not a big. I don't. Both of us are not big Goff guys this year. I know he's consistent. I know he's got the weapons.
For what it's worth, his name for me is Jared Goffle.
He was waiting to drop that in there.
Hell yeah. Because he's fucking Goffle.
He's Goffle.
He just was a beneficiary of great offensive line play and great offensive play calling. It's gone. It's all gone. It's taken away from him. It's no longer there.
Wait, I want to drop this in here. Do me a favor, guys. If you guys are in the chat, by the way, this is where we'll be tomorrow. So we did start, sit. Today was kind of a pop-up start, sit for Friday Night Football. I really won't be here all the time. It'll be Thursdays, Saturdays.
Saturdays as well.
Saturdays as well. On Hit, but your show.
Yeah.
So, oh, you don't have your live stream up yet. No. Damn it. All right. Hang on.
Just get them to go to the Big Draft Ranger YouTube channel. Hit the
That's what I'm doing. Yeah,
I'll put it.
So if you guys are new in here and you haven't, he's been in here the whole time, supporting the show the whole way. My brother, partner, and everything. Make sure you guys go to this link right here. You can leave the chat, come back, go tap a like,
your draft is
tap a subscribe. I'm in it. That's where we'll be tomorrow, covering way more of just start sits than today. Mayfield or Knicks this week. I got Baker. Bo Knicks. I still like the Russian upside. What about for my league? Has 2 flex spots. Egbuka.
Yeah,
Egbuka for me. I have a question. Run for Zay Flowers. Jerome Ford, everyone's got a little hype on it. You know, you could be playing from behind. We honestly don't know how that Browns room is going to play out. I'm not playing, fucking cat and mouse on week 1 with Jerome Ford.
Jerome Ford, I only like him in DFS because he's so inexpensive in a plus matchup.
Yeah. I'm not comfortable starting him every time. I can't comfortably say to start him in draft.
I'm going to create the stream and the thumbnail now, but I don't remember what we called the show last.
Which one?
The one we did every Saturday. NFL Week 16 starts this. NFL
Just go to your...
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's NFL Week whatever breakdown show. We don't have a name. All right, chat. So here's what we're going to do, right? If you guys want a $10 ticket on Drafters, I'll give you a $10 ticket. Give us the best recommended name for our Saturday show. The concept is we literally go over every game on Sunday, give you guys DFS advice, betting props. We give you guys the over-unders, who we like to win. Look at literally the whole thing, game by game, start sits. We answer your questions. It's a long show, but it's one of our better shows. So if you guys give us a name.
I like that. I like the giveaway too. If you stuck around and didn't leave, here's the giveaway for you at the end. That's nice. All right, I'm looking at your stuff right now.
Yeah, I changed the name like 13 times.
I know. Let's see. Yeah, you have ADD when it comes to your titles and shit. Drives me nuts.
Well, I'm a perfectionist. I'm just trying to find something that hits. Boys discuss everything. That sounds that's not football related.
Oh. If I take Kamara. Dude, we're straight PPR backs here. A-Chain, Bucky, Kamara start.
A-Chain usually falls.
I took him 3.
Yeah, I know. He usually falls around 2, sometimes even around 3.
Send it. Not with the healthy news. He's gonna start popping straight up.
I've gotten him in several
BDE, boys discussing everything. Mo, what's good, brother? What's good, family? Do we drop Scatabo for Samson? Samson just dropped on the waivers. I got Judkins waiting in the cut.
No, you don't.
If you got Judkins waiting, I mean, if you got Judkins waiting, it is a smarter play to keep Samson than it is Scatabo for me. That way you have both options, because I don't think Jerome Ford is going to hold that job either way, no matter how it looks, right? That's what I would do. We're going with the rankings. Tyreek Hill. Splash. We're going to A-Chain, Tyreek Hill. Big Dolphins play this week. Get active. I got A-Chain CMC a bit ago. See who? Saturday night at the disco. Look at Miss Disco coming in. What do you think? I like it.
I mean, like, I love it, but it has nothing to do with football.
I know. That's the thing. Saturday night at the FF Disco. No. I think that's tight, though, if you could incorporate something with it. Saturday night. I don't know. Panic at the Disco. No. So what's the... We're covering all the games, covering all the spreads, taking the picks in the games, right?
Yeah, we're doing start sits, DFS advice, tertiary plays. Like, we're breaking down every single game, like top to bottom.
I'm getting Josh Allen in the 5th. Look at this.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You're lying.
I love getting Lamar Jackson in this, so I could either get Mark Andrews, and I've even sprinkled a little bit of Isaiah Likely in case Likely pops.
Likely is out for 2. They already updated it.
Well, I think Likely should be good for week 1.
No, he's already ruled out.
When?
Done. Like 4 days ago.
I thought 2 days ago I thought that Likely was good to go week 1.
No, change your lineup right now. Change your
I will.
Oh, dude, CeeDee Lamb is so pissed. Yeah, he's ruled out for week 1 already. A long time ago. Man, I don't like this spot. Let's get active. Let's go T. Higgins, baby. Let's go upside. The fantasy footballers. Jonathan Santiago was good, brother. Full PPR. Should I start JMO or Pacheco? Already started Barkley. I mean, JMO is massive upside in a shootout game potential. This is why I don't draft JMO right here, because this problem is a weekly nightmare with him. I would probably go Pacheco for the safe floor, unless you're looking at your teammate or your opponent's roster and you're like, fuck, this guy's roster is stacked and I'm in trouble. Then I might go JMO. But this is why I tell people don't draft JMO. I mean, every single week this is a question nonstop, and it's like, do you trust the guy? Do you not? You trust JMO this week or any week?
It's all ceiling.
That's what I'm saying. It's all ceiling, right? So it's like, if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, you're fucked. And I told you to start JMO. So I mean, I'd rather take the regular one. Zaza CMC is not out, brother. I like to shit up in our league game, man. Both of them are just locked up. Instead of worrying about Tracy or Scatabo in an offense where the offensive line is terrible either way in New York. So I mean, DK Metcalf, who's the upside play here? On the Adams, baby. Get weird. How do you even get? Is it possible to get like your Twitter chat on StreamYard, like, or actually you can see it?
This is your Twitter chat.
No, the live stream. Oh, I'm looking at it right now. Okay, I see you there. Hey. Let's see if I can type. I've never opened this up ever. That's weird. All right, last pick, and Joku falls to me in the last round. You're lying. You're lying. Allen, A-Chain, Bucky, Hill, Higgins, Adams, and Joku Kamara.
That's why it's important not to draft with me, because none of those values would follow you.
Yep, I know. We're loading them up till the end of the stream, baby. TF. If you guys are on drafters, get in. We're DFS drafting, baby. Get wild. I think what I'm gonna do from now on is also put this stream here, so like I can see the super chats and stuff like that. I couldn't see anyone. It's weird. Usually they pop up like red or green at the top of your stream, right? But you don't see it on the StreamYard. So it's different look.
What about line lockdown live?
Nope. Don't like that. I'm thinking audio is cutting out. My audio is cutting out, or what? Oh, it's probably because I opened the other one. All right, so gamely breakdowns. Week 1.
Propocalypse is a terrible fucking name.
No, not that. I like week 1 in it though. It draws a lot of attention with week 1 or whatever week it is. Week 1 breakdown with the guys, or I don't know, game full slate breakdown with the guys, full send.
I don't hate the process show. NFL Week 1, the process show.
That's not bad. I like that. Oh yeah, it is. What's going on here? Disco didn't even tell me.
I can hear you fine. I think it's your music. The background music that always does it.
How about now? We back? Yeah, but I'm hearing it on YouTube. It's horrible. Hello.
I can hear you fine.
Sounds terrible.
Bones, I hate your guts.
Oh, it's back. There we go. What's good, Patrick? Breakdown with the bros. Patrick says flex 1.5 PPR JCM or Jaden Higgins. I'm not trusting Ja'Cory Cross, especially against that Giants nasty front. I'm going Higgins with Christian Kirk out. I don't trust. I'm not a JCM hyper until I see it. What do you think?
Higgins,
especially
with Kirk as
well. The Joe Rogan podcast, baby. My audio is fucked up. It is.
Yeah, I think it's the NFL Week 1 process show. Okay, we got it.
I like that. Testing. Oh yeah, it's I don't know. Maybe internet problems. It's not the mic. Mic's full locked in. I think we might have an internet glitch happen.
You sound fine to me. Did you turn off the music?
Yeah, I did. But all my shit's loading slower now, so something's going off the internet. Oh, dude, I'm getting a Bull Rush commercial right now on YouTube. Have you seen this? Look it. I'll take a video. Hang on. Watch this shit.
Shout out to the boys from Bull Rush.
Their marketing team is
solid. I'll tell you one thing about the boys from Bull Rush. They are not afraid to fucking spend money.
Yeah, no, it's wild. My audio is still fucked up bad. Imagine this. Welcome to week 1. Christian McCaffrey is dead. I don't know what's going on with my audio. I'm not happy about it. I can't figure it out. There's nothing different. Let's see if I can send you a text. I think we're just having it. I've had fucking terrible internet problems for the past month. Yeah, A-Chain is not following me anymore, bro. Look, he's only at the top of the board.
Well, I got a delicious value.
We're going to get CMC BTJ here. Lock him in. Testing. Dude, it's messed up bad. I don't know what's going on. I hate when this happens. It drives me fucking nuts. Hello.
Is it?
How about now?
I don't know.
Not you. All right. Well, we'll make it the last draft either way. Fuck it. I don't know what's going on. Can't figure it out. This shit pisses me off, bro. I used to stream for like 7 hours gaming. Why would this be bad? $500 freaking mic. Come on.
You remember what I went through.
Yeah, it's terrible. I can't wait for CMC to explode and just blow it in everyone's face. CMC BTJ London Tyreek. Oh. Hoser. Neighbors fell in the 4th again. No cap. All right, guys. Fucking showing up. Thank you for all the questions. Thank you for the new subs. And we're going to be live tomorrow on Big Draft Energy Show at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, yeah.
7 p.m. Eastern. I don't even know if you can hear me. It sounds so terrible on YouTube, bro. You got to hear it. It's Horrible.
You sound fucking clear to me, like clear
It's
as
like
day.
gargled. I don't even think they can hear me.
I can hear you fine for what it's worth. Maybe just okay. Do me a favor. Do not like cancel the stream or end the stream. Just close the window and then open back up StreamYard.
Close
Close
the
window.
window.
You're doing.
So like X
Yeah,
out.
just X out, but don't cancel the stream. Don't end the stream. And then there was one when I was a young warthog. Hi, my name is Disco. I like to party. Subscribe to Big Draft Energy on YouTube. Smash the like if you haven't already. We're making a thumbnail because I'm the thumbnail fucking god. Yeah, man. That's what we do here. We like to get weird. It's just me.
I like this.
What? You're back? Welcome back.
Hello.
You sound fine to me, so we'll see.
Testing. No, it's fucked up still. God. Well, we'll deal with it. You can hear me fine. 80s. Oh, we got questions. All right. Fuck. Damn. I was way behind. Great show. Audio is bad. I'll catch you later. Thank you for stopping by, Jay. Lad TD tonight. What do you think, Lad TD?
It's not something that I'm going to bet on.
Not something I'm going to bet on either, but I think it's possible. That's for sure. The Chiefs struggle across the middle. That's where their defense is weak. Josh Allen in the 6th or Jaden Daniels in the 6th. Which one?
Josh Allen, for sure.
I'm doing hot, yep. I mean, in the 6th is insane. I can hear you fine. Disco, we need you to sing Hakuna Matata, baby.
I win boy. I win boy. I win boy. I win boy. There's that. Background. God, I'm so good at this thumbnail thing.
What'd you do?
I'm still making it. It's not done, but fuck, this looks great.
Skipping CD, bro. Do you remember that shit back in the day when the CDs used to skip? That shit was awesome. Back when we had to rip our shit on not LimeWire. What was the first one? Napster.
Napster.
LimeWire.
There was what was it?
Pirate Bay.
It was Kazaa. Remember Kazaa?
Yeah.
Kazaa was a very Canadian thing. I don't know if it was popularized over there.
I do not know what Kazaa. I just said yep to it.
No, that's fine. The way you said yeah, it wasn't like
it's dead giveaway. Yeah. I was like, yep. I
You're like, yeah. I'm like, dude, don't lie to me. We're friends.
All right, so we got CMC, McCaffrey, Josh Allen, CMC, Kamara, BTJ, London, Hill. Like, tell me how this isn't winning.
Have you seen my lineups?
Yep. Come get it.
Okay. Where's the guys where it has the black background so I can fucking edit it?
Ooh. Let's get weird with our last pick, huh? Marvin Harrison Jr. This roster is unreal. Allen, CMC, Kamara, BTJ, London, Hill, and Joku Harrison. What? Splash. Napster, bro. Remember that? Start Pollard or Hampton. I don't even know if you hear me, Quincy. My audio is really bad right now. This is put it into the stream, but I'll answer it for you. What are you thinking here? Pollard, Hampton. Pollard's got great volume. I have Hampton ranked higher.
Hampton.
All right, guys. I'm sorry for the audio problems. I'm hearing it on my end. It sounds absolutely awful on the YouTube side. It's freaking. It might be YouTube. I don't know. Let me refresh.
Me? Oh,
Let me refresh real quick. Yeah, it sounds absolutely fucking awful. Turn on your YouTube so you can hear it. Just listen to audio. It's a joke. You can hear it? Got you. I mean, that sounds awful. That's what I thought. All right, guys. So I guess my internet's taking a shit right now. Who knows what's going on? Thank you guys for all the support. We will be live back tomorrow on Disco's show covering every single game. I don't even know if you can hear me. Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you smash the sub on my guys' channel if you haven't. If you're new in my channel, we're going to cover every single game. We're going to cover every single matchup. We're going to cover, I think, we're not doing pick'ems, are we? Pick'ems on there if we like them?
I think we could build like one or two, but the goal is to just go through all the games.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's it. Let's go watch this Friday night football game, man. I'm ready to get some food here. I'm ready to head out. Thank you guys for all the support. I'll catch you guys at the end, man.